Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Austen. I'm a content creator based in Hoboken, right outside of New York City. This vlog is going to be a few days in my life focused on influencer events because we actually have several events in the city this week that I'm going to bring you along to. Attending events as an influencer or content creator is extremely important. It's a great way to get involved in your local community. For me, that is the New York City community. It's a great way to network, and I think it's important to show face for brands that you want to support and to find those content opportunities that you really feel are worth sharing with your audience. I want to bring you along to my events this week, and we'll also debrief throughout the video talking about how I got invited to the event, what I thought of the event, all of the logistics involved of getting to and from events, and so much more. Today is Monday, and we are going to head into the city to stop by the Hotel Lobby Candle Holiday Pop-Up Shop. This event is actually technically open to the public, but I really wanted to go because I am an affiliate for the brand. I have met and connected with the founder, Lindsay Silverman, many times over the years. They have very generously gifted me products over the years and been very supportive of me, so I want to go support them today. Pop-up is in Soho, and then from there, I'm actually heading to Nicole Miller's office to do a fitting for a holiday dinner that the brand is hosting on Thursday. Now, it's more rare for me to actually get dressed by a brand for a specific event like this. It's something that used to happen a lot more when I was a fashion editor, that I would get like those offers, but it really means a lot to me whenever a brand reaches out to a micro content creator like myself for an opportunity like this. So I obviously wanted to take them up on it, and I'm going to stop by their office later today too. It's 10 a.m. now, so I'm actually going to record an episode of my podcast, Create and Consume. I usually like to do these recordings on Monday or Tuesday so I can get them edited and uploaded to go up on Thursday, which is when the new podcast episodes drop. I think this will probably take me about an hour, and then I'll finalize my outfit for today, have a quick lunch, and we'll get going. Finished recording the podcast, and then my HelloFresh got delivered to the building across the street, so I had to go get it, and I basically like walked into this other building and just like walked out with this box, so it looks like I stole it, but I did not. And in this box, I got chicken sausage bolognese, onion crunch chicken, and creamy lemon butter chicken. So those are our dinners this week. I'm heating up a frozen Trader Joe's pizza right now so I can just quickly eat and head out. It is gonna take me about 50 minutes to get to the pop-up. Sometimes for influencer events, I'm given Uber codes and things like that, which is always appreciated, but also this event is open to the public, so anyone can go. I have chosen to go, and since it's the middle of the day and not like normal commuting hours between Hoboken and the city, I just have to take a couple of different modes of transportation to get there. Basically just 3 different trains, so I just had to make sure I'm leaving enough time so I can get over there. I also am wearing a cute outfit today, which I'll try to show you before I leave. So I want to bring my tripod and hopefully capture some photos or a reel that I can share. And from the pop-up, we're gonna head straight up to the Nicole Miller offices for my fitting. That is just so crazy, but I'm so excited and I can't wait to bring you along. Okay, gotta run, and can you believe there are 2 different tripods in my purse? One for the phone, one for the camera. My sweater and skirt are both rented from Nuuly. I have a little black hair bow in my hair from Amazon. I'm wearing these boots from Loft & Taylor, usual jewelry, and I need to turn on the dishwasher and head out. So I just about made it, and I love Soho. Everyone's out here taking their OOTDs with their cameras, like that girl. And frankly, it just makes me feel like less alone. This is the place where everyone understands me. had a little bit of time to kill in Soho, and I did actually end up popping into Sephora. First of all, it's the last day of the Sephora sale, which I totally didn't even realize, but I was able to pick up this Charlotte Tilbury mini kit because I am going to do a blog post about the best holiday beauty gift sets, and so far I have 2 hair care sets and a skincare set at home to photograph, but I wanted a makeup set to photograph as well, and I was hoping it wasn't going to be too crowded yet, but the holiday market is clearly in full swing already. If you have a chance to pop in before December 1st, honestly, I feel like that's the best time to go. I'm walking to the Nicole Miller offices for the fitting, which I am so excited for. Trying on some options here. This gorgeous wrap dress. Here, let me show you. I know, that is so cute. And like the fabric is just beautiful. But it's very like festive because it's like shimmery. Just got back home from that full afternoon in the city. As you can see, I ripped my turtleneck off and threw it on the bed. For some reason, like no matter what season it is, I always end up just sweating at events, and it's so crazy because in the summer months you'd think that makes sense because it's hot outside and then by the time you get inside, but then in the winter it's somehow worse because it's like you have to bundle up already, so you can't even really like strip down. I don't know how much you guys care about this, but I wanted to give the full picture of what it's like to attend events, and that sweat is part of it. I don't know what else to say. Now, since the Nicole Miller office was more in Midtown, I actually just took the bus home. So I got the bus from Port Authority and then I walked back here. For me, event logistics living in Hoboken are a little more complicated because it's not like I'm just hopping on the subway to go somewhere like I used to when I lived in Williamsburg and then when I lived in Long Island City. So it's just a little bit more involved to get in and out, but generally if I'm going to Midtown or Uptown, I take the bus because it brings me to the Port Authority. And then if I have a downtown event, I usually take the PATH, and I can either take a PATH train to like the West Village all the way up to 33rd Street is one route that the PATH runs, or I can take it to the World Trade Center depending on how far down I'm going. Earlier, I actually took the light rail to the PATH to the subway, so that was 3 trains to go to Soho. And then I took the subway from Soho to Midtown, and then I was able to just walk to the Port Authority and then walk back after the bus dropped me off. So I've got about 7,000 steps today, plus I did a Peloton this morning, so I'm feeling pretty good. But honestly, I love the walks. I just listen to podcasts or listen to music. I can always bring a book for the trains as well. I'm a pretty productive commuter at this point, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and I'm so excited to show you the dress I chose from Nicole Miller. The fitting was great, and Allie, who invited me in, was such a sweetheart. The way that worked was she actually pulled a bunch of different pieces. Some are archival pieces, some are current pieces, and others are just from past collections that I am able to borrow for the event. So I picked a really fun and festive holiday dress that I'm gonna wear to the dinner on Thursday, and then I will return the dress to them after dinner. Andrew should be home from work soon, so I'm going to try to edit some of the footage that I shot earlier on my phone. I was trying to do just like a cute little outfit video because I absolutely loved my look from today. So we'll see if I can edit a little something together, considering that I shot that all on my tripod in Soho with people staring at me and walking in front of the shot and all of that stuff. Fun times. It is Tuesday, the next day, and I have just spent the morning doing some computer work. I edited yesterday's episode of the podcast that I recorded. I replied to a brand about a potential holiday partnership that I'm excited about. And tonight is a very exciting night. We are going to another event, and tonight's event is actually an exclusive screening of Gladiator 2. Now, this is very cool, and I have never been to an event like this before. So I was invited by the YouTube team. Thank you so much to YouTube for always reaching out to me about New York City events. And they also even gave me a +1, so I'm bringing Andrew, who I think might be more excited about this than I am. It's 2:30 and the event begins at 6:30. It's going to be at the AMC at Lincoln Center. However, I'm probably going to end up leaving here at like 5, no. What time do I need to leave here? I'm probably going to end up leaving here by like 4:45, so I actually don't have that much time, and I want to shoot some content beforehand. So the event starts at 6:30, and it says there will be food and drinks there, but I'm gonna meet Andrew after work by his office to just grab Chipotle before the event. I always appreciate when a brand will tell me if they're serving food, but sometimes, you know, you just never fully know what that means, if you get me. Not to mention, when I get there, my priority is going to be creating content and also networking, and I might not remember to eat, and since I'm going to a movie that is going to be a few hours long and we're probably going to wrap up close to 11 tonight if I had to guess, I just want to make sure I am fully fed and ready to go headed into the event. Unless I'm going to an actual dinner, which we are going to an actual dinner on Thursday, so I'll tell you more about that then. Okay, and then some other things I do to prepare for the event are charge everything. So charge any and all devices. I'm gonna bring my clip-on light since this event is an evening event and it gets dark at like 4 p.m. now. Also, I texted myself the tags for tonight, and I text myself quite a lot. It's usually just captions that I'm writing on my notes app on my laptop and that I send to myself so I can easily copy and paste. And that's exactly what I did here. So the tags for tonight are @GladiatorMovie, #Gladiator2 @YouTube creators. So this way I have them here and easy to access. I don't have to search for them in my email. Now also for an event like this, since it said exclusive screening and not premiere, if I said premiere earlier, by the way, I just keep calling it that. It's not like a full-on red carpet from what I understand. But I was told that Getty Images would be there and that I should wear something that I would be comfortable being photographed in and something that would be comfortable to sit and watch a movie in. So I actually think I found the perfect dress for that. And when a brand says they're sending Getty Images to an event, these are professional photographers who capture photos on behalf of Getty, which is basically like the ultimate database of all event photography. Currently, the only photo of Andrew and I that's on Getty Images is from my friend Caroline's Halloween party a few years back, where, to say the least, I tried and Andrew didn't. I will share a screenshot on the screen just because it's so fucking funny. But I'm determined to get a better photo of the two of us tonight to go up on Getty so that when you search for us, that's not the first and only thing that comes up. So I am gonna start to get ready soon, which I know sounds crazy, but I want to film a TikTok/reel of me doing my makeup while I'm getting ready. Oh, yeah, and I'm vlogging, and I'm bringing you guys with me too. I did not forget about you guys while I was talking to you. Maybe I need another cup of coffee. Let's get moving. I'm gonna try to film my makeup to the bridge of That's So True by Gracie Abrams because I actually cannot get that song out of my head. And basically there are 17 like moments to it, like 17 different lines/times that I will start and stop the camera. So I need to like line up my products in order and make sure I have 17 things, or that the end will be like the finished look. Okay, I think I've got it. Okay, the glam is all done. I think that actually came out pretty good, but it did take a while. So it's 4:17 and I have to pack a bag for tonight. But I will link that below either, well, on whatever platform I end up uploading it to because I don't want to get copyright by sharing it here. I'm just trying to finish styling my outfit. I'm sure you can't see, that's my bad on the lighting. I feel like this is too much like double chain though. The Kate Spade might be better, I think. What I really need to do is buy a bag soon that I can fit my vlog camera in easily because I don't think this is big enough. I was gonna try to wear a blazer with this, but it was not like oversized enough, if that makes sense. Sorry, I know this is not the ideal camera situation, but I think I'm just gonna go with my leather jacket just because I need another layer out there and it's reliable. Okay, I have to consolidate what I actually need from my other purses. Some brow gel, some Advil, because unfortunately it's that time of the month, my ID, a little concealer just in case I need it, some extra bobby pins in case my hair comes undone. Okay, I'm switching to my phone just while I walk over. I was able to get my phone light, backup charger, camera, microphone, and mini tripod in this bag, so I will call that a win. Okay, I'm putting my AirPods in, and we're gonna walk to the bus, and I think we're probably gonna Uber home tonight. Just got off at Port Authority, and I'm walking to Chipotle. I was ideally gonna try to take the bus, but my timing was just, didn't make any sense. So thank God I wore these boots, and not like some open-toed sandals. I'm trying to be extra cute. Hey, the lighting from this dispensary is actually really coming in handy for me right now. Can I just say, this is my second day hair. This is like amazing. Last night ended up being so fun. We need to do a little debrief. So we arrived to the movie theater and we checked into the event. It was actually on the 4th level of this Lincoln Square AMC theater, and I didn't realize that this is the largest IMAX screen in the country. We walked in and even Andrew was like, this is massive. So seeing the film on that big screen was obviously amazing. So I was very excited to get a good Getty image photo of Andrew and I, which unfortunately did not happen. We got there and first of all, there were so many people there that at first I was like, is this like, sometimes brands will invite creators to events that are open to the public, and I couldn't tell just because there were so many people there. I was like, I wonder if this is something people could buy tickets for or if it's all creators. It turned out to be all creators invited by YouTube, but there was such a long line for the Getty Images like photo backdrop. And then on top of that, they had actual like men dressed as gladiators. I'll put some examples on the screen of what the photos actually ended up looking like. And I was like, surely we can ask for one where like maybe the guys step aside, but we were standing in line and Andrew was like, I think it's like not optional. I think you either take a photo with the gladiators or you don't take a photo at all. And he was like, do you want one with them? And I was like, no, I want one of, like, I wanted ideally a solo shot of me and then one of us, and that just wasn't looking like a possibility. And I was like, even if we go and take one with the gladiators, that still doesn't solve my ridiculous photos of Andrew and I on Getty Images problem. So we ended up deciding not to take a picture with the gladiators, and we just walked into the experience, and it was so nice. They had full bar. There was actually lots of food there. We probably would have been okay between popcorn and candy and the past hors d'oeuvres and food that they had available there if we didn't eat dinner beforehand. But so I did end up just vlogging on my phone, but also I was holding my phone in one hand, a beer in the other hand, had my jacket draped over my arm. So it was just like a chaotic time of holding things. I probably could have just taken my camera out, but it was just an in the moment thing. Sometimes it's hard to tell what the right thing to do is. And I would always rather capture something, even if it's just on my phone, than not capture anything. So hopefully you guys got a good feel for the event from my phone footage. When we first walked in, I literally did not recognize a soul, but as the pre-screening reception went on, I started to run into like my friend Jaleesa. I saw Brooke Miccio, Denise Bidot, this girl Eileen, who I met at the perfume dinner that I went to in my last vlog. And I thought the movie was pretty well done. I mean, clearly like a high budget production. I actually thought the acting was pretty decent. I thought the combat was crazy. Like the choreography behind all of those moves is just wild. I have a very low tolerance for like blood on screen, so there were definitely moments where I had to look away, but overall I enjoyed it, even as someone who like didn't get a chance to watch the first one beforehand. Andrew did manage to snap one photo of me on the way out, which I'm very grateful for because I loved my outfit from yesterday. So I've already posted that and my hair and makeup on LTK. I will link both of those below in case you are interested. But yeah, so today is Wednesday. I actually don't have any events today, so I'm gonna hop off and do some admin work, and thank God, because sometimes I just need a day in between to charge my social battery. Tomorrow is the Nicole Miller holiday dinner, so I'll pick up with you guys when I'm getting ready for that. It's Thursday and it's actually already 4:09. I need to leave here at 5. Today just got away from me. There were things happening, all good things, but like it just turned out to be an unexpectedly busy day. So I'm quickly trying to figure out A, how I'm styling my outfit, B, if I can film a TikTok while I'm getting ready, while I'm also vlogging, and I guess those are the two main things. The dress I chose though is incredible. I mean, have you ever seen something so cool? It is very short on me, so I'm going to style it with tights. I need to figure out what boots to wear. I actually have a lot to do, so I'm just gonna start doing that. To go, let me tell you what I'm wearing. I am wearing a Nicole Miller dress since they are the brand hosting the event, obviously. My necklace is from Orium. It's older though. I haven't seen them put up many similar necklaces recently, so if I can find a similar one to this, I will link it below. My wedding bands, an engagement ring, and this ring is Electric Pix. Actually not sure where my tights are from. I just grabbed them from the back of my closet. These black boots are Loft by Ann Taylor. I think I'm gonna bring my black purse from Lulu's that kind of looks like Chanel inspired. And I was given an Uber code that I think should cover my ride home, so I am going to just take the train in. And I'm also gonna wear my winter coat so that I don't look quite like such a disco ball on the train. But I'm able to take the subway almost exactly to where the restaurant is, and the restaurant tonight is Saki no Hana, which is a Japanese restaurant, as you can probably gather from the name, and I'm super excited to try it. I've heard nothing but good things so far. Caroline texted me and she is coming tonight as well. Caroline, if I didn't say this earlier, is the one who actually connected me with the Nicole Miller team, so I'm super grateful that she did that, and I'm glad that I will know at least one person at the dinner. But I'm so excited, and we will debrief tomorrow too. Just getting home at 11 p.m. Good morning. When did I get home? Oh, well, first I committed a theft by accident. We were all given these gift bags and the beautiful orchids that were on the table from last night. We got to take them home, and someone handed me my bag at some point, and I must have put it on the chair to take a quick photo or say goodbye to someone. And then when I went and picked my bag back up, I went out, got my Uber, and then Caroline's calling me. I'm like, why is Caroline calling me? I just saw her. And she was like, I think you took Abby's bag. And she had put her purse inside like the bigger bag. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm like, to the Uber driver, I'm like, I'm so sorry, I need to go back. I took the wrong bag, and luckily was able to make the swap. I was just editing this video and realized I didn't show you what we went home with from the event. So a little thank you note from Nicole. Got a new pair of gloves for winter. I am so excited. I desperately needed a new pair of gloves and some fuzzy socks, which I actually want to use to do my heatless curls that I've been doing from TikTok. Also got a makeup bag, a candle, a bottle of rosé. Nicole Miller, I know she's primarily known for fashion, but lest we forget, she is a whole lifestyle brand. So that is what I went home with last night. I was just getting ready to post content, but I thought you guys might like to see how I post content after a night out. We shot these videos when I was arriving. My new friend Jordan helped me do this. I gotta say, I felt like I was just in such incredible company last night. I mean, not only did I get to say hi to Nicole and hang out with Caroline and the other girls, but it was just so cool. And it was a mix of, you know, content creators and writers and then models. Countess Luann from The Real Housewives was there. I am not really a watcher of that franchise. I know who she is, but I feel like it means more to others than it does to me. But she was very sweet and offered to take pictures with everyone who wanted to take pictures with her. And it was just such a fun night. Okay, wait, so I want to post content, although it's 9:12 in the morning. Is that too early? I'm not really sure. I feel like maybe I should just do it anyway, or maybe I'll do stories now and schedule my feed post for later. So anyway, here is me walking in, and I am tagging both the restaurant and Nicole Miller, obviously. I think I'm gonna put the beginning of Espresso behind it, like before there are any lyrics. I don't know if people know that's how in-depth I think these things through, like which part of the song will be in the Instagram story, but you'd be surprised. Also, we did take some pictures on my digital camera, but I just look so pale and I'm so sad about it, but I'm also really not someone who partakes in the whole fake tanning thing. I took 2 clips of the restaurant, but they're both like so short, so I have to go stitch them together in InShot to make the story that I actually want to make. Now this is like 5 seconds long, which I feel like if you're gonna put text on screen for a story, I would want it to be at least that. So now I've got these 2 shots of the restaurant like stitched together. And I actually really have been wanting to try this restaurant and it did not disappoint. I think I might just do no music for that one. Okay, I'm liking the really like elegant fonts on Instagram lately. It just makes me feel like classier. I don't know how to explain it. And then I start to put together like a little draft of what my post is gonna look like. I'm doing a carousel and I'm starting with a picture of me. Sorry, I just watched Psych recently. And then I have one of Caroline and I. We actually picked the same, like not the same dress, but it had the exact same fabric. So we're like half matching. I actually like that a lot. And then a picture of the sushi, a picture of me coming down the stairs. And then I put another picture of me at the end. And I don't know if this is so like 2016 of me, but I want to be like swipe to the end to see my face when I just overheard like an interesting piece of gossip, because I've kind of got like a smirk on, and I did overhear something at another table that I was kind of like, ooh, I'm not gonna spill their secrets, I don't even know who they are, but that was interesting. Okay, let's write a caption. I need another cup of coffee, but we'll draft something together. I was thinking 'tis the season for holiday parties. I need to find the champagne emojis and the sparkle emoji. I'll do the pink heart. Thank you so much to the Nicole Miller team for inviting me. What a wonderful evening. Smile? I don't know. Which smile should I use? I'm definitely overthinking this. Caroline, where's Caroline's handle? Caroline and I giving the, nope, not hugging. Giving the same vibe in different fonts. By the way, I usually do this on my desktop. I hate actually typing out a caption on my phone, but just for behind the scenes purposes. Now, parentheses, lowercase s, that's important. swipe to the end to see my face when I overheard something very interesting at another table. Hashtags, let's go. Hashtag style by Austen. I don't know if that is still actually that helpful or relevant, but I always pretty much still include it. So if you ever want to like look through all of my outfits, you can go to that hashtag. Hashtag Nicole Miller. Miller. Does she do NYC too? Nicole Miller, NYC. Not as popular, okay. Hashtag holiday outfit. Let's see, outfit, yeah. And I tagged the restaurant, the brand, Caroline, and the other brands that I'm wearing, but not in the first photo. For the first photo, I'm just tagging Nicole Miller because this was their event. And in my head, that is like the right way to do it. Oh, Saki no Hana already reposted me and they sent me a nice message. They said, "Thank you for joining us and posting your experience. We hope to see you again soon." I just had such a nice evening. I also got seated next to my new friend Jordan and Nicole, who I was able to talk to. And then I also met some new friends of Caroline's, which was so nice. I got to see the Suarez sisters. I got to see Belle. It was just so many people who I like really respect and admire and just have a great time chatting with. Not to mention like getting dressed by the brand. They also gave me an Uber code, which helped me get home. Like I just so appreciate when brands do stuff like that. And it doesn't even have to be like gifting an outfit, right? Like I borrowed this outfit, I'm going to return it to them. The Uber code doesn't have to be that expensive, even if it helps cover the cost of me getting home. I always appreciate that. This was definitely a busier week in my life than what weeks normally look like, but I love weeks like this because it just reminds me of why I love New York, why I love this job, and I'm just so grateful, and I love that I got to bring you guys along this week. If you've made it this far in the video, drop your favorite sushi emoji down below. I will accept any and all sushi, and I will also accept the sake. If you guys have any questions about attending influencer events that I did not answer, please leave them in the comments, and I'll also share an up next recommendation on the screen where I talk about how to get invited to events as an influencer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.